Rev up your engine! Today I'm going to show you how to fix a very common problem in modern cars, an oxygen sensor system. Now all modern cars use a variety of oxygen sensors. Technically, this is an air-fuel ratio sensor. These things screw into the exhaust system and they measure indirectly what kind of gases are in the exhaust to make the car run perfectly and not pollute. Now this particular car's got 4 of them on it. In this case, it's tripped a code. The check engine light is on. In this case, it's P0051, heated oxygen sensor, heater control circuit low, bank 2 sensor 1. The sensors send feedback to the computer. They can be affected by if your car's running rich, lean, if you got a bad catalytic converter, if you've got bad fuel. There's all kinds of reasons that they can trip codes for just the sensors. This is a Lexus, a Toyota product, and they have a known problem. Inside these stupid little sensors is a heater, kind of like your hairdryer heater. And that's so that when you start the car, immediately it heats up and it works efficiently at lower operating temperatures when you start the car. And these stupid heaters inside those sensors break down all the time on these. Now the car can run perfectly fine, this thing's running perfectly fine, but you can't get your car inspected because it's got that code for a problem with the anti-pollution system, the oxygen sensor. So in the case of this Lexus, the most logical thing to do is to just change out that sensor. Now it's called bank 2 sensor 1. Well, there's 4 of them on here. How do you know which one that is? Well, here's how you tell on any engine. This is a V8, so there's 2 banks. There's bank 1 and bank 2. Well, bank 1 is the side of the engine that has the number 1 cylinder, and bank 2 is the opposite side. So in the case of this Lexus, the driver's side has the number 1 cylinder, so bank number 2 is the opposite side, the passenger side. And the code was for bank 2 sensor 1. Well, sensor 1 is the sensor before the catalytic converter. So it's the first one off of the exhaust manifold. Jack it up and see where it is. This thing is so low to the ground, you gotta jack it up to get under it and look at anything. And we don't want to be squashed, so I'll go to the jack stand. Now we go under the car. You'll see, you really can't see anything because all this plastic crap is in the way. So we got to take some of the plastic crap out of the way so we can work on it. So we'll take a bunch of these off. And now when we go up here, we can see the oxygen sensor right there. There's the front one. If we go back past the cat, there's the rear one behind the catalytic converter. But we're changing the front one that's in the front. Now the first thing you have to do is disconnect the clip. And it is a stinker. You got to squeeze and pull. But eventually, as you can see, I've got that end unplugged. It is a real stinker. These are one of the worst design plugs on the planet. I don't know why Toyota makes these. They're absolute scumbags. Yeah, they're real easy to put together because they click on, but they're almost impossible to get off. You just have to keep squeezing and squeezing until they finally click and snap off. Now, when we go back to the other end here where the oxygen sensor is, you need an oxygen sensor remover tool. You'll never get it off otherwise. The tool itself just slips over the sensor. Then it's on there. And you put a ratchet on it. Here's a better shot where you can see it. There's the wrench. And you put a ratchet on that and pull on it. Here's the ratchet with a long arm. Fits on it. And you just... and it comes off. There it is, and once it's loose, you can just get your hand and it'll spin off. You can see it just spins freely. You just keep turning it until it comes off. There it is, we got it out. Then you just get your new oxygen sensor and screw it in the hole. Up it goes. Just screws in by hand, you spin it in, and once it's spinned in, you put the wrench and get it nice and tight. There it is, it's down, inside, in. Now you want to make it tight because you don't want it leaking. And of course, fish the line through here so that you can plug it into the other end and click it in. Now, as you can see here, it's a one-hand job clicking it in. There it goes, click. They're very easy to put together. They're hellacious to take apart, but they're made for building, not for taking apart. Then, of course, you got to bolt all the stupid plastic crap back on. It's annoying, but that's how they make cars these days. And voila, we'll just let it down and take it for a road test. Down she goes. Away we go. And as you can see now, the check engine light is off. All those lights went off. So the next time your car has a problem with the oxygen sensor system, now you know what to do. So if you never want to miss another one of my new car repair videos, remember to ring that bell.